Hello everyone, let's start with the series Roadmap to Become Competitive Programmer 5 star. So, in this video, I'll be explaining 36th problem, flip the cards. So, it says there are n cards on a table, out of which x cards are faced up, got it, and the remaining are face down. In one operation, we can do the following: select one card and flip it, okay. If it was initially face up, after the operation, it will be face down, and vice versa. Yeah, got it. Like if it is faced up, you will do face down. If it is face down, you will do face up. So, what is the minimum number of operations we must perform so that all cards faced in the same direction, that is either all face up or face down? Which means, okay, they have given an n card basically, and some of the cards x cards are faced up, and remaining n minus x cards are face down. So you will have to choose any card, and if you choose that card, if it's faced up, you will have to put face down. If it is face down, you will have to push face up. And what is the minimum number of flips you will have to do so that all the cards are in the same direction? So first line contains a single entity that is denoting number of test cases. So let me take care of the test case. Int c int t while t minus minus. So, and they're saying the first and only line of each test case can two separate into n and x. N is basically the number of cards, x is cards which are faced up. Let me go to example and explain you on the board. They've given 4 examples, and first one says there are total of 5 cards and all cards are faced down. In question, out of which x cards are faced up. Okay, so here 0 cards are faced up, meaning all cards are faced down. So yeah, let me take you to the board first. So in first example, n is number of cards, which is x. X is basically cards which are faced up. Let me give you visualization. Let's say this is card, and this card I'll be denoting as face down, and this card I'll be denoting as face up, and this is face down. Face down. This is face up. Right, and there were 5 cards. Let us take 5 cards. And they're saying x cards are face up, meaning all cards are face down. So if you see, since all cards are face down and all are in the same direction, so we don't need to flip any card. If you try to flip, let's say this one, if you try to face up, so these 4 cards in downward direction, this is in upward direction, so it is mismatch. So without doing any operation, your card is already in the same direction, so you don't need to perform any operation. So in this case, our answer will be 0. Yeah, it is 0. So now let me take second example, which is 4 2. Second example, 4 and 2. So n is 4, number of cards are 4, x is 2, which means it is saying 2 cards are face up. Let's say this card is face up and this card is faced up. So now if you see, 2 cards are faced up and 2 cards are face down. Now if you try to perform any operation, I mean choose any card. Let's say I will choose this card and I'll flip it. So I'm doing one operation, and since 3 cards are faced up and only 1 card is face down, so definitely I'll choose this one, because if you try to choose this one, your operations will increase. So in question they have asked you have to minimize the operation, so I'll choose this card and try to flip it, basically face it up. So I'll be doing 2 operations here. Let us assume this way as well. These 2 cards are faced up, right? So if you try to flip face down this, it will be this way. First operation, second operation, and these 2 are as it is. So again you will need 2 operation only. So any way you do, you must require minimum of 2 operations to do such a flip. I mean, to make all cards in one direction. Here we have 3 3. So yeah, this is also interesting. So n is 3, x is 3, meaning we have 3 cards and all 3 cards are faced up. So all the 3 cards are faced up. We don't need to perform any operation. What do we need to perform any operation? It's in the same direction. So we, in this case, our answer will be 0. Yeah, it is 0. Next we have 10 2. So n is 10, which is basically number of cards are 10, and there are two cards which are faced up, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 cards if you see, and two cards are faced up. So if you try to see, these two cards are in one direction, and these 8 cards are in other direction. So if you want to make all the cards in one direction, since there are only two directions, downward and upward, so why can't we choose this one? Because they have asked to minimize the operation. So here we have only two cards to be flipped. If you flip two cards, that will, all the cards will be in downward direction. This is one operation. If you try to flip all these 8 cards in an upward direction, so you require 8 operations. So minimum of these two is basically 2 only. So these two cards we just flip it. That's the answer. So how do we solve in coding? We'll take n is basically number of cards, and we have x cards faced up, and n minus x will be the card which are face down, right? And as we saw in this example, what we'll have to do, we'll have to find the minimum of x comma n minus x. If you find minimum of these two, our problem will be solved. Let me make this to the corner, and yeah, first let's take faced up. In variable we don't do hyphen. Let me take underscore. Face x. Face up cards are x, and face down cards are n minus x, right? Now we'll have to print minimum of faced up comma face down. Sorry, my bad. So let's start running the code. Yeah, it is giving 0 2 0 2 0 2 0 2. Let's try to submit the code. Yeah, it got accepted. So yeah, that's what is that's what it is now. So I think you guys got to know how to solve it. It was easy only. Basically, we'll have to find the how many cards. I mean, how many cards are in one direction, either downward or upward. So based on that, the minimum number of cards which are in one direction, that you'll have to flip it to make minimum number of operations, so that all the cards are in one direction. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.